I know when it gets later in the season, you put your mower down a little bit. You don't scalp, but you put it down a little bit. Where are you at now?
I just put it down to 2.5 inches. I enjoy letting the grass take care of itself, so to speak, by cutting it 3 inches, or I'd even go a little touch higher if I could. My mower only go up to 3 inches. I just put it down to 2.5. When I'm mowing at 3 inches, the grass is not standing tall and strong enough, but what the mower blade will sometimes just push it aside or just barely cut it or whatever. It never looks quite as groomed. Well, this past week I set it down to 2.5 inches where the grass stems, blades, if you will, are resilient enough that they'll stand and be cut, and the lawn looks a whole lot better. Of course, it's had rain. It has been recently fertilized, so that is helping. But I've moved down to the 2.5 inches, and then I will, under almost all circumstances, continue to cut at 2.5 inches right up till, Mark, after Thanksgiving dinner.
Okay. Okay, I'll go along with you.
Yeah, you get your son to do it, I know. But anyhow, I think it's time to do that, and then I will leave it at 2.5 inches for the first mowing or two in the spring, assuming I get around to mowing when I should, and then very shortly thereafter back up to 3 inches, because the grass stands tall enough to shade its own root zone. It will help very minimally in a couple of insect situations. It will not be tall enough to cause extra humidity enough to cause any extra diseases, and then it shades its own root zone so that you can cut back on water a little bit, or what water the grasses can get suits them to a better degree. So yeah, that's where we are now. As to a neighbor down the street, he cut his down to less than an inch a month ago after he had killed it with Roundup. Then, after due time, he seeded it. That man has a brand spanking new lawn already, tall enough to cut. So, that's what we should be doing right now. I would get it done because it's soon time to quit that, but you can still sod clear up until, Mark, after Thanksgiving dinner.